Now, next one topic is the quality management integration. Quality is important. Quality is important in case of the warehouse strategy. Many of the quality guru, Deming, Juran, Crosby, Fanging, and Ishikawa said about the success of the business. Quality is the main focus on the success of the business. If you want to success any of the business, quality is important. No return of the items will be there. No re-scrape will be there. This is the main success of the item. No complaint from the customers. This is the main success of the business. This chapter focuses on identification of the concept of the quality management integration on the basis of the literature review. Present the concept of the quality management integration from the quality group. Describe the three well-recognized quality awards model. Section 24 discusses the quality management integration. Quality management integration in the warehouses is the most important strategy for the success in the business. If the low quality operations will be there, then never success will be there. Hence, the high quality is the main purpose of the integration of this one. Section 255 presents the quality management integration concept identified from this study and the detailed explanation of the 11 quality management integration implementation concept. Section 2.6 summarizes the chapter. Concept from the quality group. An extensive review of literature was carried out to identify the concept of the quality management integration from the quality group, such as a Deming. Deming is the world group. 14 points of the Deming has given to improve the quality of the Japan. Deming improved the quality of the Japan tremendously. Juran, Crosby, Fangovan, and the Ishikawa, they are now the quality group of the world, and they have changed the many of the companies by his strategy. Their proposition are the foundation for the understanding of the concept of the quality management integration. The following subsection present the main principle and practice of the quality management integration proposed by these quality group. Deming's approach to the quality management integration. The theoretical essence of the Deming approach to quality management integration concerns the creation of an organizational system that fosters cooperation and learning for the facilitating the implementation of process management practices, which in turn leads to continuous improvement of the processes, product, and services. In a company and in a warehouse, continuous improvement of the process is essential. Continuous improvement of the product is essential. Continuous improvement in the customer services is essential for the employee fulfillment, both which are critical to the customer satisfaction. This is the Deming's approach. Edward Deming has given the philosophy of this one. Deming 1986 stressed the responsibility of the top management to take the lead in the changing process and the system. Leadership plays in ensuring the successing of the quality management because it is the top management responsibility to communicate a vision to move the firm toward continuous improvement. Top management is responsible for most quality problems. It should imply clear standards for what is considerable acceptable work and provide the methods to achieve it. These methods include an appropriate working environment and climate for the work-free fault finding, balance of the fear. Deming 1986 also emphasized the importance of the identification and measurement of the customer requirement, creation of the supplier partnership. How to create the supplier partnership is the major philosophy of the Deming. Use of the functional teams to identify and solve the quality problems. Identification of the functional teams. You have to identify the functional teams are there, identify them, and solve the quality problem, and solve what are the quality problems are there. Enhancement of the employee skills. employee skill enhancement is necessary for the success of any business warehouses. Participation of the employee and pursuit of the continuous improvement is necessary for the success of any of the warehouses. This is the for the Deming's approach. Anderson et al. Developed a theory of the quality management underlying the Deming management method. They proposed that the effectiveness of the Deming management method arises from leadership effort towards the simultaneous creation of the cooperative and learning organization to facilitate the implementation of the process management practices, which when implemented support customer satisfaction and organizational survival through sustained employee fulfillment and continuous improvement of process, products, and the services. This is necessary. Deming always emphasizes on the continuous improvement of the processes, products, and the services. They mean to improve quality lie in the ability to control and manage the system and process properly in the role of the management responsibility in achieving this. Deming 1986 advocated methodological practices, including the use of the specific tools and statistical method. They suggested many of the tools, specific tools, and different statistical method to improve the process, improve the system in the design, management, and improvement of the process, which aim to reduce the inevitable variation that occurs from the common causes, special causes. Deming suggested that search out the causes. What are the special causes are there? What are the common causes are there for the failure of the business, failure of the industry? What are the causes are there? What are the special causes are there? Common causes of the variation are the systematic and shared by the many operators, machines, or the product. They include poor product design. These are the common causes. They include the poor product design, non-conforming incoming material. If the materials come the industry non-conforming, then these are the poor causes of the material and poor working condition. If the poor working condition of the plant will be there, then will be the quality problem. The working condition must to be improved in the plant and in any of the warehouses. They are the common causes are there. These are the responsibility of the management. Special causes relate to the lack of the knowledge or the skill or the poor performance. These are the responsibility of the employee. Deming proposed 14 points as the principle of the quality management integration. Deming, which are purport are listed here, create consistency of the purpose. डेमिंग के ये 14 पॉइंट्स हैं, ये क्वालिटी गुरु हैं, वर्ल्ड के क्वालिटी गुरु हैं, और इनका कहना है कि क्वालिटी मैनेजमेंट से ही आपको बिजनेस सक्सेस हो सकता है. एंड what are the 14 points? Create consistency of purpose towards the improvement of the product and service with the aim to become competitive and to stay in business and to provide jobs. डेमिंग साहब कहते हैं कि कॉम्पिटिटिव आपको होना जरूरी है. यू मस्ट टू बिकम कॉम्पिटिटिव इन द केस ऑफ द ग्लोबलाइजेशन इज देयर इन द वर्ल्ड. You have to become the world leader. Adopt the new philosophy. We are in the new economic age. Western management must awaken to the challenge, must learn their responsibility and take on the leadership for the challenge. Cease dependence on the mass inspection to the quality. No inspection is required. This will save the inspection cost of the item. Cease the dependence on the mass inspection. He says the inspection is not required. Eliminate the need for the inspection on a mass basis by building the quality into the product in the first place. In the practice of the awarding business on the basis of the price tag, instead minimize the total cost, move toward a single supplier for one item or for long-term relations of the loyalty and the trust. Loyalty and trust is the better for the long-term relationship. When talking about any of the relationship, buyer and supplier relationship, many of the plants vendors relationship, then the trust is necessary. If the trust loses, then the many of the MOU will also lose, and the partnership will lose in case of the trust loses, loyalty loses. In the practice of the awarding business on the price tag, instead the minimize the total cost, move toward a single supplier for any one of the item. Improve constantly and forever the system of production and the service. Improve constantly. You improve constantly and forever the system of the production and service to improve quality and productivity and thus constantly decrease the cost. How to decrease the cost in a warehouse? Improve constantly forever the system of the production service to improve the quality, and how the cost can be decreased constantly. Institute training on the job. Institute training is essential. Institute leadership. The aim of the supervision should be held to people and machine aid and gadgets to a better job. Supervision of management is in need to of the overall as well as supervision of the production worker. Drive out fear. Deming says, drive out the fear so that people may work effectively for the company. This is the most important point for any of the warehouse operation, that the warehouse people drive out the fear so that the people may work effectively for any of the company. So this is the most important part of the Deming. It was Deming. Break down the barriers between the department. What are the barriers are in the department? Break down the barriers. People in search, design, sales, and production must work as a team to foresee the problem of the production and use may be encountered with the product or the services. Eliminate the slogans. Eliminate the slogans, exhaustion, and target for the workforce asking of the zero defects and no levels of the productivity. Such exhaustion only create adversarial relations as the bulk of the causes of low quality and low productivity belong to the system and thus lie beyond the power of the workforce. Eliminate the work standard on the factory floor. Substitute the leadership. Provide the leadership to the company, that the company and the warehouses become the leader in the world. Eliminate management by the objective. Set the objective. Management by objective. The company has an objective, company has a mission, warehouses have a mission, that and eliminate the management by the numbers, numerical goals, substitute the leadership of that warehouses. This is the Deming's philosophy is there. Make the warehouses to the leader in the world. Remove barriers that rob the hourly worker of his right to pride of the workmanship. The responsibility of supervisor must be changed from the sheer numbers to the quality. Remove barriers that rob people in management and injuring of their right to pride of the workmanship. This means establishment of the annual or the meditating and management of the objective. Management of the objectives is the main management phenomena. What are the objectives of the management? What are the missions of the management? What are the goals of the management? And remove the barriers. Remove the barriers that rob the hourly workers of the right to pride the workmanship. This is the remove the barriers. Institute a vigorous program for the education and the self-improvement. Institute a vigorous program of education and the self-improvement. Self-improvement is necessary. Always, Edward Deming says that the vigorous program of the education is necessary. Self-improvement is the necessary. And put everybody in a company to work to accomplish the transformation of the warehouses. Transform the warehouse. The transformation is everybody's job. Transform the warehouse for a better purpose. These are the work for the quality management integration of the warehouses of the Deming's 14 point. These are the Deming's 14 point that Edward Deming have improved many of the Japanese company throughout the world. Durand's approach to the quality management in integration. quality management integration is the system of activity directed at achieving delighted customer, empowered imply higher revenues and the lower cost. If you follow the Duran's approach, you will get the higher revenue. Higher revenue you will get when you will follow the Duran's approach, and lower the cost. Lower the cost of the working of the warehouses. This is the Duran's approach is there. Duran believed that the many quality problems are due to the management rather than workers. Duran believed that the many of the quality problems are due to the management rather than workers. The attainment of the quality requires activity in the all function of a firm-wide assessment, quality supplier, quality management, using the statistical method, quality information system, and the competitive benchmarking, essential to the quality improvement of the Duran's approach in passing of the quality surface and the self-managing team and the project worker, which can promote quality improvement, improve communication between the management and the employee, coordination and the improve coordination between the employee. He also emphasized the importance of the top management commitment and the empowerment, participation and recognition and the rewards. As the top management commitment is necessary for any of the organization, here of the warehouses or fresh organization. What is the management say? Commitment is essential, mission is essential, goal is essential, objective is essential. This is the top management commitment is essential for the empowerment and participation and the recognition. The importance of the top management is essential.